100 dead as fire sweeps through Hindu temple in India. THIRUVANANTHAPUram, India. More than 100 people were killed and nearly 400 injured when a fire swept through a Hindu temple in southern India during an unauthorized fireworks display early Sunday, officials said. The blaze started when a spark from the fireworks show ignited a separate batch of fireworks being stored at the Puttingal temple complex in the village of Paravoor in Kerala state, said Chief Minister Oommen Chandy, the state's top elected official. Thousands of people had been packed into the complex when a big explosion erupted about 3 a.m., officials said. The blaze spread quickly through the temple and trapped devotees. Chandy said 102 people died and at least 380 were injured in the disaster. Most of the deaths occurred when the building where the fireworks were stored collapsed, he told reporters. He said about 60 bodies had been identified. Krishna Das, a resident of Paravoor, located about 40 miles north of Kerala's capital of Thiruvananthapuram, said he had started walking away from the temple as the fireworks display was about to end when he heard a deafening explosion, followed by other blasts. He said he saw scores of people running away, chased by fire and chunks of concrete and plaster from the temple building. As soon as the first explosion was heard, a power outage hit the complex. It was complete chaos, Das said. People were screaming in the dark, ambulance sirens went off, and in the darkness no one knew how to find their way out of the complex. Quote, he said 6 ambulances had been parked outside the temple complex as a precaution. They were used to rush the injured to hospitals in the nearby cities of Kollam and Thiruvananthapuram. Local villagers and police pulled out many of the injured from under slabs of concrete. Television channels broadcast images of huge clouds of white smoke billowing from the temple as fireworks were still going off in the night sky. Successive explosions from the building storing the fireworks sent huge chunks of concrete flying as far as half a mile, according to resident Jayashree Krishnan. By about 7 a.m., firefighters had brought the blaze under control, officials said. Rescuers sifted through the wreckage in search of survivors while backhoes cleared the debris and ambulances drove away the injured. Thousands of anxious relatives went to the temple in search of their loved ones. Many wept and pressed police and rescue workers for information about their family members. At one of the main hospitals in Thiruvananthapuram, senior physician Thomas Matthew said that judging from injuries, a stampede was also likely to have occurred at the temple. The temple holds a competitive fireworks display every year, with different groups putting on successive light shows for thousands of devotees gathered for the last day of a 7-day festival honoring the goddess Bhadrakali, a southern Indian incarnation of the Hindu goddess Kali. This year, however, authorities in Kollam district denied temple officials permission to hold the fireworks display, said A. Shainamol, the district's top official. They were clearly told that no permission would be given for any kind of fireworks, Shainamol told reporters. She said permission was denied because of fears that the competing sides would try to outdo one another with more and more fireworks and because the temple gets overcrowded during the festival. Public displays of fireworks can be conducted only with permission from district officials, Shainamol said.